there I was yesterday doing a video when I happened across this article.
Totally PG-13 friendly anime RPG.
Put players in gem debt to pay off dev's mistake. You guys did read that correctly. You did hear that correctly. They did not title this Time in an RPG Ecstasy. No, to get your attention, they titled this
Not at all demonetizable anime RPG.
Time in an RPG Ecstasy is a gacha game that accidentally gave away too much free money. Time in an RPG Ecstasy is something that I would totally click search Google for, but unfortunately if I did that, the stream would be immediately shut down. Time in an RPG Ecstasy is a turn-based gacha RPG in which players unlock new warriors to fight demons and criminal syndicates in a horny sci-fi future. Okay, I'm sure there are those of you that know what the Time in franchise is. Time in Asagi, Time in Yukikaze. There is the Time in Action Time in on Steam, which is actually a PG-13 version of the Time in intellectual property. The game has been live in Japan for years, but only recently came to the rest of the world. It's already facing its first major crisis, an outbreak of gem debt following a major currency snafu. So basically, the game actually just launched in the last couple weeks globally onto, I think it was onto PC as well. The not safe for work free-to-play game about fighting evil and collecting women with
PG-13 friendly.
Really? That is how you're phrasing this? Wow. Okay. We just don't give a fuck. All right. Came to smartphones on October 26th and PC via Steam on November 1st. Not to be confused with the full prawn version called RPG Ecstasy. But literally that's what you just called it though. You said that's coming out next month. All right, you've never seen this IP? Yep. No, none of us have ever seen this intellectual property at all. None of us have any idea what this is. No, we're all fans of Futabu, aren't we? Now, before we read any more about Time in an RPG Ecstasy, I want to take a moment here to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this on gacha games, gacha drama, gacha news, releases every single day. You guys are all awesome. Now back to the video. When players first started grinding battles to acquire alluring new units, Time in an RPG Ecstasy was apparently giving out the incorrect number of Taima crystals when players upgraded their characters' trust levels. Getting a unit to level 4 would earn a player 500 crystals, and getting it to level 5 would earn an additional 1,000. It wasn't until November 1st the game's developers at InfiniBrain, yep, that is what I'd say. Chat, so before we continue, okay, can we just, why is this an article on the side? Why is that an article? It's so distracting and out of place. So the developers at InfiniBrain went, oops, and pushed out a notification to all players, noting that this initial generosity was a mistake. The lottery-based microtransaction economy was actually only supposed to give out 100 crystals at level 4 and 250 at level 5. Players were disappointed, but so it goes with freemium time wasters. The team issued a fix, but they didn't stop there. Oh no, what happened next? Instead of just wiping the slate clean and going from there, InfiniBrain actually clawed back players' misbegotten crystals. For anyone grinding Time in an RPG Ecstasy a ton, this meant not just losing all of their currency, but actually going into debt for all the crystals they'd already spent. Currency players bought outright with real money would be unaffected, but crystals earned by playing the game would all be funneled towards servicing the debt. Some players calculated it could take almost a year to pay off their tabs. Holy shit. Dude, imagine playing Genshin Impact and then getting some premium currency in-game as part of a launch event, and then spending all your currency and then being immediately put into the negative for the total currency spent, and then having to earn that back. Who would even continue playing the game at that juncture? Holy shit, that is crazy. The game immediately started getting review bombed on Steam and the Google Play Store. Because I played too much now, I won't be able to get more gems as I am 8,000 crystals in debt and I gotta make the same amount in order to just get more free gems, reads one review. That's a whole gem debt debacle with such a massive F-up, reads another. Yes, they've placed an in-game gem debt among the players for their own mistake. Can you believe that? It's like they only see players as walking wallets. I mean, let's be real here. Isn't that just the gacha genre in a nutshell? Most devs think of players as walking wallets, right? You might think this would be enough to force the studio's hand. After all, why punish your biggest whales right from the get-go? Infinite Brain Inc. did not seem to see it that way, however. In an update on its website titled Concerning Fixes to Unit Trust Rewards, the studio defended its gem debt. They defended it! They defended putting their players into a gem debt. They somehow had the audacity to defend that. Here's a reply. In order to maintain data integrity and fairness to our users, we have decided to deduct the difference in timer crystals, but free. We deeply apologize for the distrust this situation has caused. We will work even harder to regain the trust of our users, all like 17 of them that are going to be left after this. We will strive to be a management team that you can trust. Holy shit, oh my god. As a makeup to its early adopters, Infinite Brain is now giving all users who already registered for the game 1,000 bonus timer crystals. Oh, you're 8,000 in debt? Here's 1,000 to go towards that. There's only 7,000 you have left. Run away quickly? You should at that point. Yeah, anyone that stays is a masochist. They expire in 30 days if left in players' gift boxes uncollected and don't seem likely to put a major dent in the heaviest users' debts. Players have understandably been unimpressed with the studio's handling of this mess. Which links to a Reddit thread. 1,000 is a drop in the bucket, tweeted one player. How about you don't put the players in debt, period? What the hell am I condemned to do nothing for the rest of this game's shaky future because of your mistake, when all I did was pay you and put in honest effort because I wanted this game to succeed? Some players still don't buy that the initial crystal drops were even a mistake. After all, they were labeled accurately in the game before Infinite Brain changed the amounts, leading to conspiracy theories that gem debt was really just an overreaction by the developers after they realized that the economy was more generous than originally intended. The code was possessed by a demon, wrote one sarcastic commenter. We need a tech exorcist to expel the evil of it. The studio did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Yeah, and I wonder why they didn't respond to comment. Hey, Infinite Brain, you know you fucked over your entire community by putting them into thousands, if not tens of thousands of gem debt, right? And all you did was you pay them like 10% of what they're gonna have to earn over the course of the next several months to a year. What are your thoughts on that? Maybe a week from now they'll forget that it even happened. Come on, come the fuck on. What if you make a new account now? I think you should be fine. You'll get the 1,000 for free. I think, actually. So I guess if you do one now, you're in the clear, but everyone up until that point is not. So it's basically, you know, but I mean, would you really trust them at this point to not fuck up again? Because honestly, I wouldn't.